is an exciting time for the industry because cloud, cybersecurity, but also data-driven approaches to NPS. And I think fundamental to all of those is AI.
I firmly believe AI is going to be transformative, both for our industry, but more globally. I feel like the use cases we're identifying today are interesting, but a little prosaic. And I'm not sure what the future holds, but it's going to be really exciting.
We're also starting to see more knowledge about documents because it's not just about the printing of the document, it's about intelligent document processing. And as we're starting to see these trends around AI and generative AI and ChatGPT, well, those types of things need good quality data. Good quality data comes typically from good quality documents, both historically and current. And so we have to blur the lines between what's actually print and what's in non-print, converge those if we're really going to get the best leverage of the technology of the future. And then there's this whole desire to go green and what is the cost associated with it? What are the technology disruptors in this space?
Cybersecurity is a bit like a dark mirror version of the kind of legitimate world. Well, Bitdefender, we've been using techniques like, machine learning, which you could argue is AI related for a long time. I mentioned earlier, we're seeing attackers, leverage these new capabilities that are coming out around, generative AI, large language models, etc. We're also looking at how we can leverage those as well to better protect consumers.
It's really good at essentially QA or being iterative. So meaning most of the bad actors have all the technology that you have access to. They've got all the email security things. They've got all the AV vendors, all the most popular ones, and they want to know what's going to work, right? So they're testing. Most of your customers are testing to see if it catches something and blocks it. They're looking for things that it doesn't block out of the box. AI can help be really quick at sending thousands of different attacks with slight variations and watching the other side and having a feedback loop. In the near term, it's going to benefit both, offense and defense.
Again, we do get to use it on the defensive side, both on the endpoint devices, but also in the cloud in terms of, or on servers, in terms of how we do the analysis of all of the threat information that's coming in. So customers using Wolf Pro Security can choose to sort of opt in to share threat intelligence with us. It can just be shared with their managing partner, or they can choose to share it with us. And that gives us a broad view of what's happening across many millions of machines.
The page is not the paper, and in our industry, it's what's on the paper that we ingest, and it's what we want on the paper that we print. So those pixels and that digital representation of the page is what's all important. We will definitely be using AIs to, for instance, look for specific sets of invoices with particular business relationships over a particular period of time and want them to be produced in a PDF and then printed out. Or we will want to organize and index our metadata for data that we're ingesting through the scan solutions.
It's good to mention that we are using AI from the beginning of MyQ in 2007, because OCR systems are basically based on AI algorithms, machine learning. So integrate MyQX and MyQRoger have OCR built in. So this is something which is with us for a couple of years already, and we are looking further. So, for example, in MyQRoger, our cloud solution, we are now integrating with HP Scan AI service, which is let's say advanced document processing service based on AI algorithms.
One of the things that the Content Authenticity Initiative does is it's a standard where software that's being used to create content can apply something to the digital file that says, well, where did this file come from? Who created it? What did it look like before? How has it been changed? How has it been manipulated? And give somebody who's receiving that electronic image, photo, document, whatever, an insight into the creative process. It's a bit like saying part of this image was created using AI, and this is what it looked like without it.
What I've seen is not so much the disruption of people's jobs as much as really enabling them to move to higher value positions and higher value activities inside a company. Certainly the AI deployments that we're doing now, that's what's happening. But the management of change is always going to be there, and I think it really takes a partnership between the us, the client, and the employees to kind of make that work and to embrace the technology.
We're looking at AI not just from a device perspective. We're looking at where can AI apply across the entire end-to-end journey, including supply chain, platform security, where when we're sourcing components, what's occurring in the factory, all the way through distribution, working with our channel partners. We're looking at the opportunities in the journey for where threats occur, in use, of course, in the production environment and customer environments. We then extend it to what happens when you want to recycle your device. It's end of life. What happens from a sustainability and a security perspective.
All of these aspects will mean that OEMs and channel partners will need to build propositions to reflect that sort of changing technology landscape.